Hi everyone, this is Alex Nordach from FitBeyond50.com. Today I'm going to show you a new exercise, which is a snatch with a kettlebell. And a snatch is an Olympic lift. Basically, you start with the weight around down to your ankles, and you go ahead and throw it all the way up until you are standing with it held overhead with your arms straight. It's one movement, and it's actually a very advanced move. Unless you've been working with kettlebells for at least a month, I don't recommend that you try it, but I'll show you right now. And so it's an example of how you can use a kettlebell for an entire full body exercise, just doing one exercise. Because the snatch works pretty much everything along your back, your posterior chain, your legs, shoulders and arms. Doesn't really hit the chest too much, doesn't really hit the abs too much, but that's about the only thing it doesn't hit. So we're going to show you that, and then do a little bit of arm work and a little bit of chest work, and that's going to be it for the night. So let's get to it. Okay, so I'm going to do some warm-ups with the 16 kilo kettlebell, and then we're going to do the real set. So here's how it looks. Basically what you do is you take the weight, and you're going to start with the weight held suspended between your legs like so. And what you're going to do is just take it and shrug it, and then pull it all the way up, and the kettlebell is going to flip over and land on the back of your wrist. Now when you first do this, you're probably going to end up banging your wrists up some. That's okay. I used a strap when I was first starting to try and protect my wrists a little bit, but after a while you kind of get the hang of it, and there's a way of catching it which is really hard to explain, but you'll get the hang of it in probably about a month if you do it consistently. And then after that, it doesn't really bang your wrists up anymore. So what it looks like is this. Start with the weight, and that's it. Okay, just like that. No wrist bang at all. And that's the third. Okay. Same thing with the left arm. Just like so. Okay? And I apologize for my cheering section here. This is my son. See him right there? Yeah. I'm having to do double duty as a workout instructor and babysitter right at the moment. But that's all good. Okay, so we're going to go into the real sets right now. I'm going to do these with the 24 kilo kettlebell. Okay, maybe I'm not going to do this with the baby here. Okay, so that was 5. I'll try and get 5 more. I hope that I hope I can do it. Well, that was different. One thing that you can do if you're doing an exercise like this, or any exercise where you're throwing the kettlebell around and starting on one side and ending up on the other side of your arm, is that you want to not grip it really tight as it's turning around. If you have a really tight grip, all it's going to do is, it's not like a dumbbell, it's not going to rotate around the grip is not going to stay straight while the weight rotates. The whole thing is going to rotate in your hand, and you're really going to tear your calluses up probably end up injuring yourself a little bit. So when you're throwing the weight, you know, just go ahead and don't let go of it, obviously, but you want a kind of a loose grip so that the weight can turn without actually having a lot of friction along the palm or along the bases of your fingers. Okay, so that was 5. I'm going to try 5 more here. Hopefully I'll be able to do it without laughing. And there you have it. Set of 10, which was a number of reps that I was planning to get the first time. Okay, the next exercise I'm going to do is push-ups off of the kettlebells. You've seen these before. You've also seen incline push-ups, which is where my feet are raised. And what I'm going to do now is combine those two movements. I'm going to go ahead and do them with my feet on a chair and using the kettlebells to support my hands as I do the push-up. The advantage here is that you can go deeper than you normally would on a push-up, and also I'm going to be changing the angle of my body a little bit. So it gives a little bit of a different flavor, even though you've seen each one of these elements in isolation before. So here we go. Yeah, sorry for the background noise. Last exercise for today is for the biceps. Seen it before too. I'm going to do hammer curls with the 24 kilo kettlebell. Nothing fancy about it, just a little bit of beach work. Okay, so that's it for today. What you saw was one overall body exercise, which was the kettlebell snatches. Did 2 sets of 10 and one extra set of 5, which was unplanned, but what the heck. The snatches work pretty much everything in the back of your body, and that goes from the calves, the hamstrings, lower back, buttocks, all the way up. Also works your shoulders and your tricep and forearm muscles. So you get pretty much an entire back of the body workout with that one move. Then I threw in some incline kettlebell push-ups, which again is just a combination of the kettlebell push-ups and an incline push-up. You can combine stuff like that and make a new movement. Gives a little bit of a different effect on your nervous system and keeps your body in a state of adaptation, which is important. And then after that, just a little bit of beach work for the biceps, since they didn't really get much stimulation from the other 2 exercises. So just using a kettlebell for some hammer curls. So that's it, short and sweet. Remember, you don't have to do a lot, but you have to do something. So until next time, this is Alex Nordach for FitBeyond50.com. Take care.